Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Hermit's Moon channel, where I pull tarot and oracle cards every day to help us figure out what our focus needs to be and how we need to get there. If we're meeting for the first time, my name is Renee. I hope that you will choose to become a part of this community, subscribe, and please just give this video a thumbs up. Okay, let's get started on our reading. What do we need to focus on today? Storytelling, connection. Okay, I'm filming this during the holiday season of 2024, but you will see it when the divine thinks it's the best time for you to see it. Could be 6 months from now, might be a year from now, who knows. But connection is really, really important in your life today. A lot of us, we've had some family time, maybe we've done some connecting. That can be good and bad. I know a lot of family relationships can be a struggle, but it's time to really, if they are a struggle, let's change it up a little bit. Let's change how we're connecting. Can you have a difficult conversation with someone and let them know what's upsetting you? Or can you give some grace where it's needed? The true message here is I want you to just reach out and have some connection with people. It doesn't have to be family. It could be friends. It could be neighbors. Just work on your relationships. That's what we want to go into 2025 thinking about, is how can we connect better with those around us? It's going to be something different for each one of us, but give that some thought today and pay attention to how you're connecting with people. Okay, what's our first message? We have Six of Water, pleasure. This is the Six of Cups in a traditional deck. And this is a card very much about nostalgia. And think about your childhood and happy times that you had in your childhood. And I love how it goes with our main message of connecting here. We see the children get gathered. I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time talking today. We see these children gathered around grandmother, and she's sharing a story, possibly about her childhood. She could be telling just about their family, but they're connecting. Look how the children are so glued to what grandmother is saying. It's very much a nostalgic card for me anyway, because it makes me think of my grandmothers and how connected I was to the two of them. They are in the spirit world now, but I sure do love and miss them. How can you be this person for some people in your life? How can you be the connector or the storyteller? How can you weave that relationship? Because that's what's important. That's what our focus is. But think back to a time when you felt this connection and this love. There could be someone coming back from your past. Whenever the Six of Water shows up, it's about people coming back into our lives, possibly. That's always a chance, but it's really just about feeling nostalgic and happy. And I don't know about you guys, but this is December 29th when I'm filming this, and I always get very nostalgic at this time of year. It just makes me think of happy times. So just enjoy that moment. It doesn't have to be anything deep or serious, but just enjoy that moment. Okay, we have Small Medicine Wheel reversed. This is the Wheel of Fortune in the traditional deck. And when it's reversed, it's telling me that we might be going through a tough time. We all have struggles. Whenever this card shows up, I always tell people, hang on, you're at the bottom of this wheel now, but what is the one thing constant in life? Change. This wheel is always turning. And if you're struggling right now with something really difficult, the wheel is going to turn. You're going to be back up at the top eventually. Hang on, have faith, be resilient. You're going to get through this. You've gotten through so many other struggles in your life, and guess what? You're still here. So that is the proof that we need, that just hang on. This card can also be about forcing something when it shows up reversed. Are you forcing fate in a way? It might be time for you to let go and just let the wheel turn and let it all play out the way it's supposed to. Now, our last tarot message is Two of Air reversed. This is the Two of Swords in a traditional deck. And when it shows up reversed, we are at a stalemate. Especially with this struggle card here, I feel like we just don't know what to do. So we're just standing still. And a lot of times I say, it's time for you to make a decision. But I really feel like with this card combination here, it's time just to let go of that struggle and that responsibility of having to make the choice. Let the universe make it for you. Let the issues play out, and just don't force anything right now. I know that's hard because I'm a problem solver, and I remember one of my kids coming to me one time with a problem, and I was trying to tell them what to do, and they were like, Mom, I don't need you to fix it. I just need you to listen. And that might be where you're at right now. So maybe that little bit of advice might help you too. Let's look at our tea leaf cards, see what we've got. Oh, before I start, I want to tell y'all, these two cards were jumpers. Usually I shuffle the deck about several times, and I choose 3 cards. I don't look at them until I start the reading, and I turn them over with you. And I didn't see these cards, but they did jump. So I do feel like that is a really important message that Spirit wanted to make sure that we hear, and especially with the Major Arcana card. Those are about the big life lessons, and when the majors show up, it's really important. It's more than just about our day-to-day worries and activities. It's about really the turns and the twists that life takes that lead us where we really need to be. So I hope that helps someone. Okay, our first message here, Rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. That might be why these cards are telling us here, no action is the best action. If you are dealing with someone who fits this description, I know it's frustrating, and I know we can be tempted to really put them in their place, but that's not going to serve you well today. Just let them be a jerk and let them deal with their own karma. You just don't cross them. Don't push their buttons, because it's only going to make the situation worse. Just try to go about your business, go about your day, especially if this is someone you have to work with. If this is a relationship in your life, we are talking about connection here. Just know that sometimes people are just having one of those days, and you're better off to avoid them. So just avoid this person as much as you can. I know sometimes that's not possible. Whale, great worry over nothing. Oh, I love this card, especially when we have this card combo showing up where I said you might be at the struggle end of the wheel. Remember what I told you, just hang on. You're worrying about nothing. A lot of times the things that we worry about, they're completely out of our control anyway. I know I'm going through that in my life right now. I'm worried about some things with family members, and I have absolutely no say in how this goes. I just need to be there praying for them, cheering them on, sending good positive energy their way, and that's the most that I can do, because everybody's on their own path and everybody has to figure it out for themselves. And remember what I told you about forcing fate? Sometimes when we step in, that's what we're doing, and we think we're helping, but we are actually delaying the life lessons that the people came here to learn. So this is a message for someone who's trying to take control and trying to be that fixer, like I was telling you I am with my kids. Don't. Just stop it. Step back and let them learn to handle their messes and their worries themselves. You are worrying over nothing, because there's really nothing that you can do anyway. Just pray that the lesson gets learned. Interesting message there, God. Okay, we have a timing card here, October. So when a timing card shows up, I always try to remind people about specific anniversaries maybe at that time. Maybe this is a confirmation card for you. Do you have a birthday or an anniversary? Was there a birth in October? Or maybe this is a message for you that something important is going to happen come next October. This card might be about letting you know about this season in your life where you're trying to hang on with this small medicine wheel. Maybe this is going to be a year of lessons for someone, and it might be where you need to avoid, taking charge, trying to deal with and fix the problems. don't worry. I know it's silly to say don't worry because I'm a Virgo. I'm going to worry no matter how much you tell me not to. So I really want to try to emphasize that I'm not trying to downplay the need to worry about our loved ones. But I just want you to understand your place. There's really not a whole lot that you can do in this situation. And I'm hoping by October, whatever you're concerned about is going to work itself out. I know that that's a long way off because as of the filming of this, I'm in the end of December. So we're looking at 10 months ahead of time now. But sometimes it takes that while, that long time for the wheel to turn. The wheel can turn very slowly. Try to enjoy life as it's turning, as it's moving. And just know that there are certain things that are out of our control, but this is about enjoying the journey. You can't get fixated on a certain time frame and thinking, okay, October is when I'll be happy. No, you have to find your joy in every day. That's what this Six of Water is telling us. You might be going through struggles, but there's going to be something good in every single day that you need to hang on to. Okay, guys, I hope the reading resonates with you. I will meet you back here tomorrow for another one. I'm sending you joy, love, health, and wealth. Get out there and connect with the people in your life. Love you guys.